Welcome back to the channel. It is the Driftgames Club Loose Winter Bash. Myself and Abbie are queuing up for scrutiny, and it's a very, very proud moment having the two cars absolutely looking unbelievable. Very, very proud of Abbie, and look at this for a fleet. 320D, Abbie's car and the M3 on point. So it's going to be a brilliant, brilliant weekend. We're going to get the cars through scrutiny, and I won't be driving the M3 for the best part of the weekend because I want to focus on Abbie. But as I said the previous vlog, that I'm doing passenger runs from 3 and 4 o'clock each day for all the subscribers. So if you have been in the car with me, I hope you enjoyed it. So with this queue of cars to go through the Club Loose scrutiny, the boys are very, very strict, and so they should be, but we have these cars well up to spec now, and even the 320D, we spent a lot of time on that because the last time was a little bit iffy, but the 320D is looking a lot better now, so we should be very, very good. Through scrutiny, just through briefing, all the Niallgoesdrifting channel here. Abbie's car. We ain't currently on every vlog fucking these days. So, look at the sunshine here in Mondello. It's absolutely unbelievable for December. Hats are on, but they'll be coming off fairly soon. Abbie's car's warming up, and Keith's car's warming up, and Keelan's just checking his pressures. The M3 stays there for now. I'm going to go out with Abbie, try and get Abbie dialed in. High pressures in the car, very loose setup, just to get her going, and hopefully by lunchtime she'll have a good grasp on the paddock track here at the Driftgames Bash, and yeah, hopefully she gels fairly quick with the car. Look, she is going to have spins. It is going to take some time. It's been a while she has been in the seat. Just take her time, and little by little she'll get it going. So, okay, final checks, yeah? 320D is good to go. I think so. Everybody say a prayer. So 320D is good to go. It keeps it all tightened up, adjusted the pressures. The pressures, as it says, up in Abbie's car, and Keith is just checking the wheels. Make sure everything is tight because we were so busy with the car that we didn't check these things, so just checking up on all that. Keelan's car is warming up as well. Keelan, you're going on the paddock track, yeah?
First to see,
first day out, new engine, yeah. So, James is on cooking duties. Yeah. Hopefully we don't suffer. You're suffering a little bit of heating issues.
Well, I'm going to run with there's no rain, so I'll run without the bonnet today and see what happens.
Yeah. So,
hopefully
she should be good to go. Right. First test, the paddock track. Yeah. Away you go. Abbie's just heading out into the paddock track. Abbie's just heading out to the paddock track, and the boys are going to send you out on your own, do a couple of laps, and just a bit of crack. Yeah. Get a couple of slides done and bring it in. And yeah, actually a bit of a queue here now, so we're going to have a little bit of waiting to do. So we're just back in from Abbie's first run. She's done a couple of runs, and she was struggling with the car, so it's very hard when you're in the passenger seat to know what the problem is, but yeah, I got into the car and just noticed the car was way too ripped up, so we've gone up another little bit on the tyre pressures, and we've cambered the wheels in. Abbie has no adjustment on her back suspension, so it's just like a budget coilover, so they are a soft spring, and a soft spring means loads of squat. Now with the more bit of camber, hopefully the more she squats, the more the wheel will camber in. So I'm going to send her back out there and see how she gets on. You've seen Keelan's runs there with Key and Tyrone. Keelan hasn't been out in a long time, and Keelan's only pushing him around the place. Keelan's just come back in now, and he's hit the wall. Keith, 320D, working. So Keith's flying at that. He's not going too hard. A couple of laps here and there, and yeah, try and keep this 320D running for the weekend. So we're happy enough for the setup in Abbie's car, so let's try it again. So we're back out with Abbie, and a lot of change is done to the car. Again, huge shout out to Dara Spencer. Anytime you ever need him, he's there. Except for Dara, we've done the adjustments on the rear. The toe was out on the rear, so we've straightened the toe up now. The car was very gripped up on the first lap. I didn't get any videos of it. I won't be getting any videos this morning. I want to get Abbie dialed in first, but the setup on the car now should be a lot better. So it's just up to Abbie to learn it, and by the end of the day, she'll be a pro here in the paddock track at the Bash. I have found the mentor for you this weekend. So Becky Evans, very, very famous on YouTube and very good driver as well. So you were stepping in with Becky, and Becky's going to go in with you because a brother shouting at a sister never really works. So let you get in with Becky and girl power and all that stuff. This is probably like the first batch that I haven't been like driving crazy, and I've never been so busy. It's so busy trying to keep going. Keelan, Abbie, just trying to just get all the boys' cars running right. 320D is like fuel cutting on us. We're not sure what it is. Keith is going to go out here now in a couple of minutes. I'll show you a couple of tips of them out on track. See what's going on with it. I really don't know. Is it fuel or is there a loose wire or something? Not quite sure. Abbie, she had a couple of runs. She is getting there. She got a run out with Becky Evans. I seen Becky coming back in with the boot open, so I don't know what happened there. I'll have to talk to them. Keelan, his car is getting hot, so 3 litres just get hot really quick. So I think he's having some issues, but Keelan is actually, I see Keelan here queuing up as well, so hopefully we'll see how Keelan goes here, get a couple of videos of him as well. That's it. It's absolutely bonkers. But without somebody behind all these cars, they wouldn't be running. So I think Keith's the second car out here, so let's see how he gets on. I hope it doesn't. I want him to try out here on the paddock track. On the back track it is cutting, but massive weight transfer on the back track. So let's see how it goes in here on the little paddock track. So, you're going out again, Abbie, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, we're on YouTube?
Yeah.
Oh,
Now we're a very tiny, weeny little YouTube channel.
That's how we all started. That is how we all started.
So, I think 2 girls, Becky,
Yeah.
you won't be shouting as loud as I will, so.
We're just going to have a little look, see how she's feeling the car, get a little bit of clutch work, just start to balance the car on the clutch, and then we'll move on to transition to the handbrake. But I think right now, you know like how it's balancing the car,
Yeah.
just moving it around, getting used to the way it snaps back, moves, get that footwork and that timing, and then we can bring the handbrake in and get your gearing, etc.
Yeah.
Right, go have fun. Yeah, you had your couple of spins, but when you do it, like.
Yeah.
Do you know?
She's getting really good. Like what she's doing, she's like coming in, she's first, second, and it's like getting on the handbrake and then keeping the power and remembering power is your friend.
Yeah.
And like, because you can always slow it down, you can't speed it up and it understeers, which is the scary bit. So like, she's coming in and she's getting on the power just enough, but it's like now we're just like keeping her like power, handbrake, and then let the steering come out and then power again. So we can, by the end of this weekend, I want to see her floating around there, just using the car and the clutch to just start like, and then it will become minimal adjustments. At the minute it's big adjustments, but in the end, like when you're in the 15, I'm just moving the steering wheel just a little bit just to keep it like moving around.
Like, it is a little 2.5, like you do have to work.
Yeah. I feel actually I forget that I'm like
You're spoiled.
I am spoiled, to be fair. What did I learn in? I learned in like a 350 and like a little compact.
Yeah.
So it is you but that's where you'll get used to like giving that throttle, just mash it and be like, I can get out of this.
Yeah.
Throttle, clutch, handbrake is your friend. And then we'll just work.
And the thing with Becky is, she wasn't shouting at me, but I could just see in the corner of my eye her thumb, or like, you know, this, or like throttle, but there was no like, put it in second gear, put her handbrake.
That's a rhythm. If it was mine, like every girl tries to do a drive, and you haven't even started driving lessons, but it's like, this is wild.
Yeah, I learned how to drive in this car.
Exactly, so like you're flying.
Right.
Go get some lunch, be proud of yourself.
Thank you so much, Becky. Thank you.
Silence for a couple of minutes here at the Driftgames Bash. 320D, as we said, was losing power. We noticed that we had a little bit of a leak on one of the injectors, possibly down to a copper washer, but we've put a new copper washer in it now, tightened it all back up. So within the next 5 minutes, Keith's going to be back out in the 320D and he's going to see, hopefully that solves our problem. So we get that sorted. Abbie's going well. She's getting into it. Every run we see an improvement, so hopefully by the end of the day, keep at it and keep at it and keep at it, and she'll nail this paddock track. Once she nails the paddock track, then we're moving her out onto the back track. Talking to James from Club Loose, and he made a very good point, like, we need to get her out on the tracks to make her feel like she actually is drifting on a proper track, because the paddock, it's just like a car park. But we will get Abbie out on the track, the back track, towards the end of the evening. But yeah, Keith's going to be back out in 320D now, and 3 o'clock, M3's been warmed up, and we're going to rip in the M3 from 3 to 4. Day one done at the bash. It was an extremely hectic day. I didn't get much footage of the guys on track. I'm hoping they have some footage that I can hopefully add to the vlog that you've seen. I am absolutely manky dirty, trying to keep 4 cars going and try to do a little bit of driving as well. As it says, Keith, boost pressure sensor just completely clogged. They've cleaned that now, so Keith is back in the hot seat in the morning. Hopefully it goes well. Keith's mad to get seat time, and I hate seeing this 320D letting us down. So hopefully with that cleaned, everything else we've covered, so hopefully it'll go well in the morning. Abbie, unbelievable today. Slowly just getting back into it, and I didn't see it now, and hopefully somebody has footage of it, but she linked the paddock track. I had her out on the back track today and initiated into the first bend, second gear, foot down, and just nailed it, and just a little bit more on the transition through the next bend, and I'd say she'll get it, but that was very, very nerve-wracking for her. I didn't want to record it. I just wanted her to get as much confidence this weekend without sticking a camera in her face. Keelan was hitting some walls today, but Keelan has the duty fabrication bash bar in the back, and only for that there would have been big damage done. He's suffering a little bit of heat issues, so we need to look at that again tomorrow and see what we can do to try and cool it down another little bit. And the M3. So M3, when Keith was working on the 320, we took the M3 out, and coming down the straight, just coming off start line, first, second, third gear, and boom, shaft went. So I had the semi-slicks on. I had them pumped up 40 psi, but just a little bit aggressive, and we broke a shaft. So we got the shaft fixing it, and we put back on the road tyres, and just 35 psi in the road tyres, just let it wash around. It's only a bit of fun. So that is day one done of the bash. I hope you've enjoyed the footage that we got, and we're going to end this episode here, and we'll start with a new episode on day 2 of the bash. So make sure to like, comment and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.